Hello everyone, Dog Soup here. Today I wanted to talk about a little something that I've talked about on my channel before. Well, not on my channel before, actually, the previous channel that I used to have. I talked about it on there. Um, it was about a particular situation where I ended up getting in pretty big trouble over sending a threat to a zoophile online. And I ended up with the FBI literally knocking on my door. And yeah, it was a pretty insane experience. So, how this all started was, I was obsessed with Twitter for a good little bit there. I had an alt account where, I posted stuff and I was pretty serious about my takes, about my opinions on like being anti-zoophile and stuff, and I still am. I just I've toned it down a little bit to say the least, just because I don't want the FBI knocking at my door again. It got to a point to where I sent a threat to this zoophile, and if you know who they are, you might know who they are. It's Hypnotist Sappho. I sent a threat to them, and yeah, I think Twitter got like concerned about me or something, and they sent the FBI. So that's not good. I was on, like I said, I was on an alt account, and I was like, look at these poor puppies, all these poor animals, you really want them to be abused like that? And I was like, really like laying it into them, and before I knew it, like literally not even a day later, after I sent this particular threat, the FBI is knocking at my door, and I have to go outside and confront them. I had a pretty bad anxiety attack at first, but I gained my composure and I was like, okay, what are you guys here for? And they're like, yeah, I think you might know what we're here for. And I was like, yeah, maybe. So it actually turned out that the FBI agents were pretty chill people. Um, they were asking me about my opinions on stuff, asking me to define like what a zoophile is, and you know all sorts of stuff like that. Like they were genuinely interested in my opinions and stuff, which was pretty cool. But yeah, they got into contact with my dad, and then my dad was like, never do this shit again. You do not want the FBI coming to your house. Man, oh my god. It was such a thing, dude. It was such a I still can't get over how it all went down, But yeah, that's pretty much the story, guys. If you guys want more content like this, I'm willing to keep posting. So I'm trying to make this a daily thing, but I can't promise that it'll be daily. It'll at least be like every other day, or I have like these like extended times where I don't post sometimes, and I'm trying to get out of that, but it's kind of difficult, just because yeah, like I say, I'm trying. So um give me more topics to talk about, comments, like, subscribe, give me feedback, and that'll help me a lot. uh if you can get your friends to share these kinds of videos, like share them around and stuff, it'll help, you know it'll help with the algorithm. And if your friend happens to relate to me, a little bit or something like that, maybe got in trouble one time like I did, uh maybe this is a good video to send them. But yeah, I think that's it, guys. I love you guys. Thank you for all the support lately. The views and the likes and everything have been absolutely amazing. Like I said in the last video before, like it's been amazing. The little YouTube shorts that I've been uploading, getting thousands of views, pretty freaking awesome, dude. And the couple hundred views that the life update videos that I've been getting on that's pretty cool too. That there's actually people listening to what I have to say. You know, that's pretty wild. So, um, all right, for real. Bye this time. See you guys. Uh, let me peace out again. There we go. Peace out, guys.